Keep your fangs sharp. I see my way clear. Keep your fangs sharp.
Yang Yang said you had a super cool little buddy to show us. Where is it?
I don't know.
Did it just pop out of your tacit mark? Smells good. So, is this how it first showed up when you guys were in the Norfolk Barrens?
Yes, back then as I fought off those tacit discords, a burst of energy, two forces clashed and collided, and General GN and Rover later told me it was this little thing coming out of Rover's butt. It reminded me of how Rover once absorbed frequency energy with her. Apparently, this little one is what we had detected before. It shares similar frequencies with the tacit discords reverberate. In other words, it's your own echo. That's why Baizhi couldn't, and Baizhi discovered more after she found a new power source. So, the excess energy this little thing had consumed somehow ended up in your body, available at your to put it simply, the bond between you and this creature. Fortunately, since it can't okay, now that's...
Wait. This is too much information for me to process. Let me get this straight. So, it helped Rover fight off the Trinodian? Seriously? This teeny tiny thing could do that? Seems unlikely. Don't look down on me. You'll regret it when you learn what I'm capable of. That poker-faced researcher was absolutely shocked when she examined me. Said I'm not just...
Actually, while those aren't Baiji's exact words, that is what she meant. She mentioned highly intelligent echoes that can act on their own in other countries. Said they are involved in every aspect. Those echoes are rare, though. Neither I nor Baiji.
Yeah, makes sense. Now we just gotta figure out where it came from. Who knows? Well, both General Jian and Baija have confirmed it. I'll admit the thought of someone else having an echo inside them sounds pretty crazy. You can absorb reverberations with just your hands, like the legend says. So, do you know where exactly she absorbed?
Huh? How am I supposed to know? Why don't you just ask her?
Yeah, it happened before she lost all memory.
But even if echoes can have memories,
Aha! Finally, someone with common sense. That green-haired, serious guy asked me a similar question. Maybe...
Sleeping? Seriously? It's been so long. All those happenings, all that fighting, and you didn't hear anything? Wow, that's... Your sleeping quality is really something.
So you've got privacy to be respected. Don't worry. Your body's sounding... The only problem is, I never know when I'll wake up again. I know.
that's why you kept disappearing. You went back to sleep from lack of
I thought you'd be really dick. So you probably don't know your denomination or a nickname.
Denomination? What's that?
The universally agreed terms for special echoes. What?
My denomination. What? No way! No way! That's not fair! I don't want to be called the little one all the time. It doesn't sound cool at all. How about this? You help me come up with a name, and I will let you have some of the food. Oh, there's nothing left? Next time, I'll definitely say
A name? Now?
yes, I want it now. Look, your name's Chisha, your name's Yang Yang, and your name is... That sounds interesting. Wait, didn't you forget everything? How do you still remember?
With your old name in memory.
Yeah, exactly like she said. I just want a name that sounds a little cool, a little spec. Names are a big deal, you know. Can't have people not scared.
That's true. Let's see. You...
Nah, nuh-uh,
Hey, it makes every difference in the... Or maybe it's...
no. Absolutely no.
Why? I love it when people call me...
Huh? Sure, if you say so. Aha! I knew, Rover. You didn't just pick two random syllables, did you? I mean, yeah, it's...
Why is it suddenly so quiet? Is it not?
Abby...
What's wrong? What are you muttering about?
I don't know, but Abby. I like the sound of that. That's my name. Of course I like it. You came... my name...
Sure. Well, that didn't work out. I was hoping we could get some answers. I really thought we could figure out where Abby came.
Maybe we can start with Abby. Each special echo has a unique ability.
Why do you sound so unsure? Abby,
Well, since you asked, I'll show you how it's done. All eyes on me. What's going on? I'll try again, just you see.
What? Did something happen?
Just a little slip. Back then, I just stood in front of her, and that...
So...
Huh? No, like I said, I was asleep, and then I didn't have time to think. I just had to show up.
So maybe Abby's back.
Yeah, it looks that way.
Hey! Stop looking down on me. Think about it. I just stood there. Hey, Rover. Yep,
You're so real for that, Abby.
you bet. I said I'm super strong. I'll protect her.
That's very reassuring to hear, but
Knew it. Nothing about Rover's ever gonna be easy to figure out. Maybe we should bring Baija, Mr. Shangli, Yao, and all the researchers in Jinzhou? No, in the entire Huanglong together? They'll do a nice and thorough examination on Abby, and then...
Absolutely no. I said no. Told that. I'll make it clear.
I agree. Abby cannot leave Rover's side. Where did you absorb Abby? Our Sentinel Joy can look into the future. Now that the Threnodian crisis is over, perhaps...
Relax. Speaking of that, so this... What does it look like? Where is it?
Our Sentinel protects every one of us. Of course it's cool. But why are you talking about food again? Didn't you just...
I can't help it. Rover, did you hear that? My stomach is growling. I'm so hungry. How about we go to that place we went to last time with Yang Yang and Chisha? I love their food so much. Yummy, yummy. Hello? Are you with me? You seem a bit distracted. With so much delicious food right in front of you, aren't you gonna try any? Well, if you're not interested, I'll gobble it all up. You've been absent-minded the whole day. Still bothered? Wait, so you had a dream about the Sentinel? Like the one from your flash? Hang on, so let me get this straight. And then there were all these bad things going on with... How exactly did it protect everyone again?
Yeah. The time in the mountains seemed to have slowed down from the out. The Sentinel must have created a barrier by It was a safe haven from all the... Also, in my dream, I wasn't affected by the slowed time.
It's no shock that you have awesome powers, being friends with me. What was that place you dreamed about called?
I'm not entirely sure I heard it correctly.
Mount Firmament?
You've never heard of Mount Firmament? Then I'm sure you're not from around here.
Huh? Hold on! Did you just say Mount Firmament?
Oh my! Did that echo just talk?
Come on, man, relax. You don't hear an echo talk. I heard there's a country called Rhinus. Oh, you're not from around here? Legends say Mount Firmament. I've never actually heard of anyone going to that place. They say those who try either get lost in the sea mist or never. If you're curious, just head southeast.
The southeast. The past few days, especially this morning, I caught this unique smell from the southeast. From that mountain they just mentioned. It's like a strong energy pulsing through the air, but I can't quite put my finger on it. It feels kinda weird, though. Could it have anything to do with what you said? A place where time passes slowly? Do you want to go check it out?
I had a flashback about seeing their sentinel. I can feel an unknown force guiding me, urging me to go there and find something. Jinsei said she'll go search for the sentinel and update me on it, but so far I have not heard anything from...
Then shall we go check it out together? It feels really suspicious.
Abby, are you getting sleepy again?
Let me take a quick nap, all right? I've got keen ears. If anything goes down, just give me a holler and I'll be up in a jiffy. I swear.
It's time.
Greetings, Rover. What can I help you with today? I regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate is not in the City Hall. In fact, we have not heard back from her for days. Unfortunately, no. Please keep this confidential. The situation when we captured Scar, he claimed that it was around the same time that Madam Magistrate lost track of Sentinel Ju. If our Sentinel is truly in danger, or if someone with malicious intent, in order to investigate the Sentinel's whereabouts, Madam Magistrate has left for Mount Firmament, its last recorded location. Madam Magistrate traveled to Mount Firmament alone. The looming threat of the Threnodian discouraged any additional diversion of human resources. Madam Magistrate trusts you. It is beyond. However, the landscape around Mount Firmament is complex. One must be accompanied. Currently, she's likely at the ferry terminal in Winding Ix. To learn more about Mount Firmament, you can meet her at the ferry. I trust Madam Magistrate's decisions. I will do my utmost. This worry about her safety won't leave me. In her last video message, I could tell she seemed weaker than you. Madam Magistrate's situation might not be optimal. Rover, Mount Firmament is a dangerous... I've sent the coordinates to your terminal. Thank you for your kind help. I pray...
I'm here! Hey, did you notice how the mountain has a strangely pleasant smell? It does. Not that I'm hungry or anything. I just tend to doze off. And don't worry, if there's any danger well, unless there's nothing that can even remote... In that case, I probably...
Let's head to the ferry. Mount Firmament. Our wayfinder should have plenty of information to share.
Keep your fangs sharp. I see my way clear. Keep your fangs sharp. I see my way clear. All is fair in war. All is fair in war.
One with the sound. Rejuvenating snow.
War spares no one. All is fair in war.
One with the sounds. Conception.
I trust you can use it to the full.
One with the sound. You will obey. Remnants of the past. Conception. Are you trapped here by the rain? I happen to be waiting for someone too. I am Chun-Li, your wayfinder. Don't worry, the rain won't last much. Rover, what do you know about Mount Firmament?
There is a certain folk tale. Have you heard of it? While hiking in the mountains, a woodcutter came upon two people playing weiqi and became enthralled with their game. Upon his return home, that mountain was a secret Mount Firmament. But unlike if I spend a full day, not to mention the strange time patterns of Mount Firmament are tied to the Sentinel's temporal mandate. Time ebbs and flows at its will. If the Fraxidus really has imprisoned our lifespan is not the top of my concerns. If you've decided to venture there, I'll join you as your wayfinder. Jinshi has stayed on Mount Firmament. Before Jinshi left for those signs point. That's why I must lead you there. You might have the key to solving our dilemma. You're here because I invited you. From what I understand, there is a strong link between that overseer tried everything to sway. It's a clear sign that your involvement could disrupt their records at the Grand Library tell a tale of someone who dared to enter Mount Firmament after they were also said. And here before me stands someone who bears an uncanny resemblance to that very individual. Is it you? If not, it took me some effort. Rover, the journey ahead is filled. As your wayfinder, I'll lead you to. The rain is subsiding. It's time for us to head out. We're at the base of Mount Firmament, but we won't enter the temporal barrier until we cross the luminous shore. Shall we proceed?
Misery follows.
Wonderful sound.
Target confirmed.
Transmitting frequency.
I trust you can use it to the full. It's time.
Administering first aid.
It's time. This should come in handy.
Conception.
The bridge has broken. Judging by its design and intricate, this is what they call a chronosorter. It mimics the Sentinel's temporal mandate. My master once told me about the court of Savante and their fearless quest to unravel the mysteries of Mount. Their dedication bore fruit in the form of fascinating invention. But it doesn't add up. Why hasn't this brilliant invention spread beyond Mount Firmament? This chronosorter was built beyond the temporal barrier. But even if they died, there are countless other CSC members who could... Or do these chronosorters stop functioning once they are removed from Mount Firmament? This chronosorter, weathered though it may appear, bears no signs of neglect. Someone has tended to it. Let's give it a try.
mind is not part of my pay. It's all yours.
Weren't they concerned about losing lifespan?
For those fanatics, nothing mattered more than the truth. To live every moment with overwhelming passion. How many can claim such a tenacious drive and unshakable determination?
It's time. All is fair in war.
Down with the curtain! One with the sound.
Transmitting endless reverberation.
Target confirmed. Misery follows. All is fair in war. Exterminate.
Remnants of the past.
All is fair in war.
One with the sound. Check. Shadow descends.
Target confirmed.
Commence healing.
Unleash the fans. Come.
handle this. Stay vigilant.
All is fair.
One with the sound.
Eye is cast. Stand down.
Endless reverberation.
Target confirmed. All is fair.
One with the sound. Down with the curtain! Shadow follows! Bad timing.
Target confirmed. The war spares no one. It's time.
Time well spent.
Can commence healing. Transmitting frequency.
Conception. You found it, and it's yours to keep.
It's time. All is fair. War. Exterminate.
One with the sound. The show begins.
Administering first aid.
Target confirmed. Strike. All is fair. War. All is fair in war. Unleash the fans.
Shadow descends. One with the sound. None shall whisper. Verity shines.
All is fair. I trust you can use it to the full.
Administering first aid.
This should come in handy. It's time. The loot we find is not part of my pay. It's all yours. It's time. I trust you can use it to the full. It's time. This should come in handy. Misery follows.
Commence healing.
It's time. It's time. It's time. The loot we find is not part of my pay. It's all yours. It's time. It's time. All is fair in war. War spares no one.
Rover, it's the Fraxidus.
One with the sound. Down with the curtain!
Transmitting Verity Shines.
Target confirmed. Sever! All is fair in war.
The Fraxidus. It's them again.
They've set traps all around the luminous shore. They must have anticipated your arrival.
It's time.
The entrance is sealed.
It's the photon barrier. Specific steps must be followed. Use long-range weapons on the photon vaults to cut off its energy.
You can use it to the full. It's time.
Once we've reached the cave's end, we'll enter the domain of Mount Firmament. Proceed with caution.
So it can't hurt me.
Time on Mount Firmament used to simply flow slower than in the... But what we're seeing now is different. What was once slow and steady has... No one knows how much they'll age after... Leaving Mount Firmament could turn any more... These poor creatures. So... I had wished that my theories would... As expected, my terminal isn't working. The temporal disruption is preventing it from functioning. We can't waste a moment. Jinshi's fate isn't the only one. We need to hurry to Hongjian, a town nestled at the heart of Mount Firmament.
It's time. All is fair in war.
One with the sound.
The misery follows. It's time. Exterminate. All is fair in war.
One with the sound.
Transmitting frequency.
It's time. All is fair.
One with the sound. None shall whisper.
Misery follows. Stay calm. All is fair. The loot we find is not part of my pay. It's all yours. It's time. time. It's time.
Commence healing.
Endless reverberation.
Target confirmed. Strike! All is fair in war. Summer! All is fair in war. It's time.
One with the sound. None shall whisper. The show begins.
War spares no one. All is fair in war. Stay home.
Conception.
I have the key to solving this question. I have the key to solving this question. I have the key to solving this question. Why hesitate if you know what you want? unwavering faith will resonate with like-minded souls. An unwavering faith will resonate with like-minded souls. Unwavering faith will resonate with like-minded souls. Commence healing. Conception.
All is fair in war.
Administering first aid.
It's time. All is fair in war. War spares no one. Exterminate.
Rejuvenating snow.
Target confirmed. All is fair in war.
Down with the curtain!
Tiny!
One with the sound. Shadow
target confirmed. It's time.
Transmitting frequency.
It's time. It's time. It's time.
The temporal disruptions have spared nothing on our way here. Chun-Li, does that mean you're in danger too?
So far, nothing feels out of the ordinary. It seems the Sentinel contained the situation before being fully trapped. But I don't know how long the stability will hold. If I go down, please, don't worry about me. You need only focus on what you have to do.
Misery follows.
Transmitting frequency.
All is fair in war.
Wonderful sound. No hesitation. An unexpected discovery.
Transmitting frequency.
It's time.
What's the matter? You dreamed of Hongja? It sounds like you did dream of this place. What you just described closely aligns with the... Over a century ago, of that, thankfully, the Sentinel descended. Rover, perhaps it could be a glimpse into your own past, and... Hongjen is a pivotal location, linking various parts of Mount Firmament. With the Fraxid... But every trap has its... Someone has used their resonance ability here, and it seems like she used it in a dire situation. The traces lead deeper into the... Let's keep moving. Don't let your...
It's time.
The trace Someone fought here again.
Must be Jinshi, using her resonance ability, but she must have had a reason.
Chun-Li, there are traces here.
They're pointing north. Let's proceed in that direction.
Saving me the surge. Shove time.
Conception. Administering endless reverberation.
Target confirmed. Exterminate. All is fair in war. Elemental is calling. All is fair in war. It's time. Misery follows.
The traces disappear by the pond.
Rover, we need to keep an eye out for anything unusual.
I need food.
The vase on the stone table seems rather peculiar.
There's something behind the waterfall.
Let's go take a look.
Another photon barrier.
3 photon vaults to break. Rover, use ranged attacks.
You two, halt!
Hold on.
Lady Xingyi.
Relax, they're our honored guests. No need to be tense. In a single day, we've greeted both the Magistrate of Jinzhou and her trusted counselor in Hong. It's been a while, Changli.
I heard you step down from your position and move, and now here we are.
For years, I lived secluded. But the current situation in Jinzhou is volatile. It has reunited us in an unpredictable moment. And you, young lady. Watch out. My name is Xingyi. Please follow me this way. It's not safe to talk here. I believe you are here for Magistrate Jin Shi. The magistrate left Hongzhen about 15 minutes ago. That's what they call it in Hongzhen. You might know it better as the ruins of a court of Savante.
Lady Xingyi, please elaborate.
Madam Magistrate, are you?
I'm fine. How's the situation? Have we evacuated all the civilians?
Yes. Remaining civilians have been...
Good. These hidden chambers should provide some much-needed shelter for them to rest a little. Despite being the Sentinel's appointed resonator, I can feel my resonance ability waning, and I get my power from the Sentinel. This can only mean one thing. Lady Xingyi, I need to know where the Sentinel was. I can only fix the temporal disruption within a confined... Mount Firmament is in serious trouble.
The Sentinel was last seen flying towards Mianlung Chamber, where it would... But little did they know. We headed... This mechanism has allowed us to locate their... To get inside Mianlung Chamber, we have to...
Understood. I will go...
You are injured. Please.
The Fraxidus will most likely attack this place once I leave. I implore you, Xingyi.
Yes, I will, Madam Magistrate.
Before I headed to Mount Firmament, the Fraxidus revealed a prophecy from... I never intended to believe their base... The Sentinel had told me long ago that there would come a day when I surpass it in power. Once we save the Sentinel from danger, I intend to have a serious...
And then she left.
There's still one thing that doesn't add up. The Mianlung Chamber was once renovated by the court of Savante.
I'll look into what you said. But once we have the cipher key, the Mianlung Chamber...
We must keep them at bay. Rover and I are headed to the Truth Seeker's Pass to meet up with Jingxi.
And the locals will handle the rest. I will send some men to open up the side exit for you. Head south and keep walking a couple of minutes, and you will see the Truth Seeker...
Thank you, Lady Xingyi. Please, leave it to us.
In this place she was born, and in this place she returns. Our magistrate's fate is bound to Mount Firmament.
Did Xingyi and Jinxi know each other?
Jinxi was chosen as a baby for her resonance ability and raised in City Hall to become the Sentinel's appointed resonator. All the government workers there helped care for and teach her at some point, including Lady Xingyi. She grew up with immense responsibilities, forced to suppress her true nature from a young age. Thinking back, Jinshi was only a teenage girl when she became the magistrate. She has been burdened with unimaginable weight that most cannot fathom.
It's time.
I assume this is the Truth Seeker's...
Yeah, this should be another Chronos. The entrance is... We will need to break the three... Nothing. I've never heard of any human civilization having the ability to manipulate time. Unless... We need to focus on items... Good. Did you see the tacitite fulminate on that cliff? Perhaps we can create an opening in this disk with an explosion.
It's time.
One of the photon vaults always ends up blocked off. We can't seem to break 3 of them at once. Perhaps we'll need to use the Chronos. Order.
It's time.
Good. Did you see the tacitite fulminate on that cliff? Perhaps we can create an opening in this disk with an explosion.
I see. Are we going to aim the disk's opening at the photon vault in the middle? It worked. The opening fits right onto the middle photon vault.
Rover, now we can hit the 3 photon vaults simultaneously. The blockade has been lifted. Let's go in.
It's time. This should come in handy. It's time.
Why are there tacit discords here? No. These monsters... They don't look like the usual tacit discords.
These also look like the works of the court of Savante. Did they create these simulated holograms to protect this place?
All is fair in war.
One with the sound.
Target confirmed. Strike! All is fair in war. Exterminate.
One with the sound. None shall whisper.
All is fair in war.
One with the sound. Verity shines.
Target confirmed. Summer!
That thing up ahead. Is it another mechanism?
It seems to have unlocked after we got rid of those holograms. Let's go and have a look.
It's time. I trust you can use it to the full. It's time. It's time. The loot we find is not part of my pay. It's all yours. It's time. It's time.
Transmitting frequency.
The glowing patterns on that gate. Yes. The flare crests have a See how each star represents a flare stone? That mechanism we accidentally solved. Yes. Wait. The blood and scales here. She is likely... We are running out... Decades have passed, but those researchers' presence... The Sentinel situation is worse than we thought. With one of the temporal programs lost.
So, this...
According to their... So the Fraxidus just added a pinch of... There's nothing we can do. At least, only the Mianlong chamber can provide temporary relief. In the end, the Sentinel couldn't be... Their experiments resulted in... No. A chronosorter can only... We are getting closer and... 2 more flare stones left.
It's time. Stay put. Unleash the fan. All is fair in war.
One with the sound. Technique.
Remnants of the past.
None shall whisper.
All is fair in war.
One with the sound.
War spares no one.
One with the sound. Down with the curtain!
Conception.
It's time.
Conception. Conception.
Another chronosorter. The second flare stone should be behind this gate. Let's restore the collapsed gate with this chronosorter.
It's time.
So it turned you into a climb bang. Please use the leap device to eject yourself and crash through that ice wall.
I trust you can use it to the full.
So it turned you into a climb bang. Please use the leap device to eject yourself and crash through that ice wall. So it turned you into a climb bang. Please use the leap device to eject yourself and crash through that ice wall. Another chrono sorter. Let's give it a try. The stone slates have formed a path. Now we can bring the tacitite fulminate across the water. This hidden area may allow us to reach that photon vault.
It's time. All this must be
Conception. Endless reverberation.
It's time. It's time.
Conception. Conception.
There is still another photon vault to break. We can't reach it from here. We may need to look around for a better vantage point.
Think you can catch up?
Conception.
All is fair in war. Still come. I trust you can use it to the full.
Commence healing.
Conception.
It's time.
One last flare stone to go. There's a carrier lift nearby. Perhaps the flare stone is on the floor beneath us. We should be able to find Jinshi soon.
We've reached the carrier lift. Something above the carrier lift seems stuck.
It's time.
Conception.
Something above the carrier lift seems stuck.
Conception. Conception.
Is that so? So this file, they act, and this also answers my... No, it was nowhere near, and a court which states the collision. Yes. Countless Chronos orders were one chrono... This proof... It's similar to how overclocking happens. No. In addition, the Chronos orders required manual control. In the only incident of success, and the Sentinel successfully transferred. Rover, do you have an idea?
Administering first aid. Conception.
Jinchi.
You.
Don't worry. Shh. I gave my word to be your pawn. And let's not forget, Rover has a strong...
But we already owe Rover a lot. Thank you. Rover, I will do everything I can to rescue the Sentinel as soon as...
Let's cut to the chase. What did you find in Truthseeker's past?
According to the Court of Savant, as time passed and only the Sentinels of their records indicate, to reverse the rapid aging effect from temporal disruptions, I must deliberately collide.
Let's say you can achieve all that.
I understand. I share a resonance Sentinel the temporal disruptions without the Sentinel blocking out tacit discords through its time.
So what do you plan to do, Jinchi? If the Sentinel's condition is indeed incurable, today it's Mount Firmament, but tomorrow...
If it truly comes down to... It's the only way to save Mount Firmament.
Have you thought about the trying to trigger a second awakening? We both know what that means. On top of that, do you honestly believe you can fight in your current condition? I can see right through your
You're one to talk, my teacher. I learned from the best.
Oh? I don't remember ever teaching you. We all die eventually, but we need to stay alive as long as we can to achieve more. Jinshi, you must live, and in...
Changli.
Jinshi, I don't intend to stop you. That's why I brought Rover. You may have already guessed it. Rover is indeed the hero. All evidence we've got. If anyone can help us with the situation at Mount...
Thank you, my teacher.
Lastly, we still don't know for sure how the Fraxidus is keeping our... Yes, it could be any of these scenarios. Lady Xingyi is already on the case. We should get an answer. The cipher key should be inside the stone chamber, behind its entrance gate. There is one...
It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time.
Look, our last target. On those floating floor tiles. We need a way to restore them. It worked. The court of Savante set many traps here. They must have worked hard to protect Mianlong Chamber.
It's time.
It's a trap! Watch out! Negligence on my part. Take 4.
One with the sound.
Negligence on my part. Take flight. Mind's eye.
Swift and resolute. One with the sound.
Feathers incinerate.
Keep your fangs sharp.
I'm done with all 3 flare stones.
Good. Let's head back to the entrance. We should be able to access the cipher key now.
cipher key.
Rover, take... I'm leaving the rest to you and Jinji. Please don't forget. From this point onward, this is all I can do for you. I'm here to guide, not intervene. Not to mention, you'll need someone to keep them at bay. Yes, they've been constantly watching. By all means, please, I have a more fitting location. Oh, speak of the devils. How rude. This is not how we greet people here. Allow me to demonstrate the proper etiquette.
Those artificers are nothing to worry about. Don't worry. Cheng-Li has her plans. I don't believe we will run into more ambushes on the way.